Welcome to another Spreadsheeters video guide. You can find written instructions for these steps on the Spreadsheeters website. In this video, we'll see how to make a schedule in Excel. The spreadsheet format of Excel lends itself well to creating various kinds of templates and forms. Any kind of form or template that requires a table, such as a list or a tracker or a schedule, can be easily created in Excel. So here we are going to see how to make a schedule, and in Excel there are two ways of doing this. The first is to build your own customized schedule. So I start with a blank worksheet. Now the first thing, I'm going to make a schedule for days of the week. So the first thing I will do is enter the days of the week. So I enter the first 2 days as the columns, then I can drag it down and fill up the rest of the days. Then on the left hand side, I want the timings. I'm going to start with 7 a.m. in the morning and put half an hour increments. So the next value would be 7:30 a.m. And now with the typing the first two values is enough to define the pattern. I can then just drag this down. I'm going to take it up to 6 p.m. Now the next thing I want to do is I'll just make this into a grid. So I'll select this, go to the borders and say all borders, and change the color of the row and column headers. So selecting that, go to fill color and select a color both for the header row and for the columns, for the header column. Now the other thing I want to do now is to evenly space out these columns. So I'll select that, right click, go to column width, and it's currently 8. I'll put it at about 15, say okay, just to make it a little wider. And similarly, I want the rows also a little bigger. So I'll right click this, say row height, and from 14 I'll change it to 25 and say okay. So now I've got a much larger grid to work with. Now with this in place, I can then proceed to fill in the elements of the schedule. So I've already got a sample which I will show you over here, where I've done the same thing and I filled in the elements. Now wherever a particular activity or item spans more than one cell, I merge the cells together by going to Home on the Alignment tab, selecting a Merge option. And then because I wanted the text to be aligned, I then use this alignment option here. Then you, of course, using the fill colors, you can change the background color of the cell. In this one, based on the subject, I have tried to color code it. So in this way, you can create a schedule with the different time slots and customize it according to your own schedule. This is the first way of doing this. The second way is to use one of the templates provided by Microsoft Office. So for that, we go to the website templates.office.com, and here I will search for a schedule template and say enter. So here, of course, this has a number of templates that are provided. Now, some of these are free and some of them will come only if you have a Microsoft 365 subscription. I will right now pick up one that is free. So now that I have this, for now, I'm just going to open in the browser, or you can download it. And once the file is downloaded, you can then open it. I just wait for it to get downloaded, and then I can open this file. So when I open it, it opens, of course, in Excel. This being an Excel template. Microsoft Office has templates both for Word and Excel. So in this case, since we're looking for a schedule, it's better that we look for it in Excel. So now I can enable it for editing. And as you can see in the first cell here, there are instructions on how to use this sheet. So of course, each template or each form that you download from Microsoft Office will have its own way of using the sheet, but the instructions are very clear. So using this, you can then customize this according to your schedule. So these are the ways in which you can create a schedule in Excel. Please read the appended article for further guidance.